Hello, folks. Welcome back to another exciting episode. Tomb Raider 3, Part 2. Bear with me while I pull up me chat. How's everybody doing? Hopefully good. Hopefully. See here. Get the link here and drop it on X. I keep forgetting to mention. Maybe I should wait a little bit before I say anything, but I do have an X account. For anybody that is partial to Twitter, I don't use it I don't. Wait, how am I trying to say this? I don't get involved in like politics and stuff, but I do post on Twitter occasionally. So I probably put my Twitter link in the description of the video. I have to do that after the fact. Yeah, because I think I already started it. So, but I'll try to do that going forward. But I do have an X, still call it Twitter. For anybody that's interested. No press. As always, no press. Hey Mike, playing Symphony of the Night. The digital version with Rondo of Blood is worse. I like the original cheesy voices. Never used Twitter. Twitter's okay. Twitter is handy for video game deals, game updates, like when I caught wind the fact that Ninja Gaiden 4 for Xbox, it's getting a disc. Now, does that mean that the game is on the disc? We will have to see. Hopefully that is what that means. So it's handy for stuff like that. And just random game trailers. Mostly like video game deals, like Wario 64, cheap-ass games, or whatever it's called. That's mostly what I use it for. I don't really post anything, because most people on there are just not smart. You know, you'll get into the whole stupid, man, I like Cheetos, and so somebody will go, oh, you don't like Doritos, then, eh? It's like, I didn't say anything about that. But that's, everybody reads into it way too much. I need to jump this. This level kind of sucks. Because, like, you can die real easy. We're going to try to ease our way through it. The vehicles in these games are always pretty rough. One wheel goes off the level, and the game, I swear, it just pulls you off. It's like, up, you screwed up, you're dead, you're dead. Nope, you're dead, and no matter how you try to recover, the game is just like, no. And you got 4 wheels, you know, and it's like one of them goes over the side, and the game just, you can't recover. It's ridiculous. Jump this. I feel like I have to try this like 100 times. Yeah, see? You just kind of glitch through it. I don't know. I've never been able to figure this out. I feel like it's just random. But the ridiculous Teeny Sweeney jeans and outright. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Oh, there you go. It's kind of an example. Yeah, the whole friggin'. I think we talked about that last time, but it's like people just wait around for that kind of stuff. See? Oh, there we go. That's what I mean. Yep, right there. One wheel goes off, and the game's like pulling you into the wall. It's like, nope. You fell. But yeah, people scour the internet. They probably have alerts set for that kind of stuff. And they're just like, how can I be fake outraged today? I don't know. I've never been able to, like, figure this out. I just keep trying it till it works one time. It's kind of weird. There, case in point. I didn't really do anything different that time. And it's weird because it's like a straight, you know, straight. You're driving straight. So I don't understand why it just randomly works. I don't know. I've always struggled with that jump. I don't really know what you're supposed to do. I would just keep doing it till it works. Not sure if it's user error or... We gotta open the door, though. I think you can jump from here. Oh, there's a snake. Yeah, I'm a little late getting started today because I was working on a... I want to get like a pre-show thing going. My stream starts up so I can just hit start streaming. And I don't have to be here right away. I can have like music and footage from like the game I'm playing or the game I played before playing. And it just says, you know, a lot of people have that stuff. It's just like starting soon. And I was kind of working on it specifically for Tomb Raider 3. So it'd be like footage of what we just did. But I wasn't able to get it done. You know, because my editing skills have gotten... They were never great, but they've gotten rusty. And it doesn't help that I'm also learning a new program. Before, I was messing around with DaVinci Resolve. But I don't really want to use my laptop for editing anymore. Just because it's kind of off to the side. It's just kind of my streaming machine. But I have an iPad now, so I'm gonna try Final Cut. I think Final Cut or Final Cut Pro or something like that. I gotta learn all this new crap, and I'm an old man. It's not easy. But yeah, the thing like the Sydney Sweeney Jeans thing is an opportunity for everybody out there that has, you know, like a 59 IQ to be like, oh man, I get to learn my favorite words from high school, you know, Nazi and eugenics, and you're just like, dude, you know, I always tell people, like, think for yourself. You know, one of the worst things, and I try not to do it, one of the worst things about listening to online discourse is how homogenized, like, everybody's speech has become. Everybody says the same stuff. Crashing out. What was it before that? Salty. I don't know. But people, you know what I mean. Like, everyone ends up talking the same. And that's how it is with, you know, insults like Nazi and stuff. It doesn't mean anything. Same with racist, same with sexist. It's like, it's just, those words are just for the, you know, the people at the bottom that just, they don't have anything. They don't have anything to say. So that's what they use. And it's like, wow, that's your argument, huh? How many years in college you spend to friggin' think of that one? And it's just, it's disappointing. Because some of this stuff is worth talking about. But nobody wants to talk about it, right? It's all about control. It's like, how dare a blonde lady... Oh my god, did boulders fall here? You know, how dare a blonde lady, you know, wear jeans and be pretty? It's like, it should be a fat, ugly person. And it's like, why? Nobody wants to see that. Not even fat, ugly people. No! See what I'm talking about? Game controls like ass. Alright, I'm not going to bother with the items in the wall there. Because I don't... Man, I gotta do all this again. Should have sived. Yeah, unfortunately, I also have to factor in... Not just when to save, when things get a little dicey. But I've also got to try to factor in when the game's going to screw me over. Because I was laying on the brakes. You know, and as you can see, I did not successfully slow down in time. Yeah, the vehicles are rough. They're easily one of the worst parts because they're pretty unpredictable. It's kind of like riding a bull. You're just like, I might be on this for 10 seconds. I might be on this for 1.5 seconds. I might not live. I might be partially paralyzed after. You never know. It's a crapshoot. See, stuff like that. One wheel fall. It's like there's like each side of this thing weighs like 1,000,000 tons. You know, and as soon as the wheel goes over, the game's like, oh, you're dead. Like, can you imagine you're playing Mario and like one of your boots goes over the side or something, and it's like, oh, you're dead. You gotta commit. Commit to the death. And you're like, okay, whatever, I guess. I don't know. It's like, I don't know what to do here. You just kind of back up and just get like a running start or something. I don't know. It's weird. But I usually get this stupid thing over here first and then just dump it because you got to open the stupid door. I honestly don't think Sweeney is all that pretty. Definitely figure. Yeah, and then that's the thing too. I feel like the like-minded, or not like-minded. That's the problem. The people that think for themselves are just like, okay, she's a thin blonde woman. I don't know. I don't get it. Like, and for me, the thing that might surprise most people is like, I don't like her voice. You know? So out of all these people that are like, oh my god, she's so hot, her tits are enormous. I'm just like, yeah, but there's something about the way that she's no Selena Gomez, you know what I mean? If she sounded like Selena Gomez, it'd be over. But I'm just like, I don't know, she sounds like an annoying, like, teenager. And I'm not judging, it's not like I have a chance in frickin', you know, ice cream freezer in hell, but I'm just like, if you're gonna go after something, why don't you pick something unique, like that not everyone else is parroting. Alright, Snike. Come here, buddy. Can't even see, because, like, look what the camera does when I'm in here. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to actually move. It's like Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, where you're like, camera, please back up. It's like, no, I want to look at her backpack. It looks like a face. You know, I don't know. Hopefully everybody's doing good. And there is a save crystal right there. Maybe I'll take the game up on it because... I hate setbacks. And that's exactly what I got. Is anything the other way? Come on, pick it up. What is this? See what I mean? Like, what was that? Am I stuck down here now? I guess I gotta commit. I don't know what's gonna happen. I guess I gotta take this other way. God damn, the game is just brutal. Alright, I don't usually come over here, so I don't even know what I'm in for now. Mean to do this. It's a shadow of something. Oh, maybe that was my shadow. Yeah, the game does that. Oh god, monkey. Monkey. I like the music though. So we are chasing... I don't know how everyone knows his name is Tony, the researcher guy from before. Mentioned Randy and Rory, and then he took off, and he's just like, oh, you're gonna die, and he just kind of lost his mind. He said he was gonna leave, but then he didn't leave in the sense that we thought, because he was kind of packing up his stuff. And then he just ended up kind of jumping in a hole. So that's who we're chasing now. He was on a raft. I'm not overly familiar with this side of the level. I usually beat the game like the same way every time. I want to wear a different outfit here. I think I'm going to save, because... Hopefully I guess I could always restart the level if I need to. The River Ganges. Is that Rachel Lee Cook is one of the most beautiful women acting. Emma Watson, really? That's a shocker. Emma Watson's kind of like a paperclip. I don't know. It's kind of... I find her unremarkable. But hey, whatever, you know. There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's. You like what you like. See, I can't see. Am I jumping over a hole or am I jumping into one? I have no idea where I am. Okay, so I think by coming over here I kind of screwed myself. know this site. Man, I really put myself in unfamiliar territory. I feel like by going the other way, you can skip... I don't know if I'm, like, sequence breaking the game or it's just multi-path, but I feel like by going the other way, you skip a huge chunk of the level. You usually come over here. Oh, there he is. I was like, I hear a damn monkey. Where is he? I think there's two of them. Oh my God, he's really roughing me up. I can't see nothing. Is there a friggin' snake in here? Sneaky snake? What do you want, snake? Put some bulletproof pants to wear so the snakes couldn't get me. There's no like switching these. There's sometimes these old graphics help. Because unfortunately, I don't know where I am. I usually don't come this way. I hear Keanu Reeves in my mind saying, "Why do you come?" Look at that vegetation and see the little monkeys. Yeah, where the heck am I, man? I came up this way, right? From the... No, because there was a monkey down here. Right? This was where I came down? Must have just driven right past him. Yeah, okay. Maybe I went through here too fast and he hadn't spawned. He's like, oh my God! Because, yeah, now, the reason I always get lost here is because now I gotta find a switch to open that dad-blasted door. Well, there's a big snake. Hello, snake. Now, is there one under here? They get really cheeky with... There's a K. We need that. Man, look at the size of these freaking snakes. And I hate how you can't... You have to activate them. Mr. Beast activation. Speaking of sequence breaking, you did Symphony of the Night, get in the Coliseum to get missed early. Man, you know how to sequence break like everything there is. This game's kind of shocking in that this Tomb Raider has a lot of... It's like the first one that kind of did it. There's like multiple paths you can take in some of the levels. Like when we get to the Pacific Islands, I'm going to show you one that I don't even know how to take the path. The thing that's crazy about it is just from using like camera mode to wander into it, it looks a lot more difficult than the path, the path I know. So it's like, why would anybody ever take that path? But, alright, now where's the keyhole? See, this is where I always get lost. That's the reason I don't go this way. Yeah, there's so much that I don't even know how to do. It's like, how do you even get in there? Like, not saying I want to get in there because I'll just die, but yeah, this part always gets me, man. So that's where we found the key. I gotta use it somewhere. I don't remember if it's on the other side of the door. Oh, we ain't getting there from here. I always use camera mode to look for it. That's a nice cheat. I'm not going that way. Because yeah, I definitely ain't jumping back. What's in this, like, dark frickin' area? Oh my god, I really backed myself into a friggin' corner this time. I got like PTSD from this, because I know I've done the same thing before. So luck mode on and kept Alucard gear by skipping. Man, you're just busting that game open. PlayStation's gonna catch on fire. Or you're playing it on something different? Is this where the stupid opening is? Oh jeez, I have no idea where I am. Seriously, to think I could have skipped all of this if I hadn't have screwed up. See, first time I was on the right path, but I died. All of this I didn't even have to bother with. I don't know if this is just like the easier route, but it's longer. Nobody in here? Not a monkey. On PS4 digitally. Okay. Ah! I'm reading the chat, stupid monkeys. I think I'd know better. The monkeys usually show up in twos. Here's the keyhole. Just to open this stupid gate. But now I don't remember what's beyond here. I think there's like a mud hole or something. Oh, wait a minute. Do I need two? Because that didn't do anything. Great. I need another one. Wow. I could have skipped all this. I really hope there ain't no traps over here, because... Yeah, this game's got great levels. I feel like this was really where they hit their... Stupid monkey. Their stride with levels. Speaking of the levels, I jotted down like a preliminary list of the 15 levels from the first one. And just going off memory, I ranked them because I want to make a video putting the levels in order. I don't know how I want to put them in order. Like, is it just going to be like, which ones I like the most, which ones I don't like? Or is it, you know, which ones are the most difficult? I haven't really decided yet. Because I might rank them from New Game Plus, like a New Game Plus kind of perspective. Where it's like, which levels are the hardest? But I don't know yet. Man, this is crazy. I could have skipped all of this. I have no idea where I am. I don't know if I want to go over here first or over there. I don't know if it's like the death beneath me. Because sometimes there's crap hiding in the undergrowth and you can't friggin' see it. There's a monkey. Where's your buddy? Super Monkey-O Brothers. Oh god, fire. That's not gonna be good. Touch that, I'm dead. I'm sure it'll happen. There's a little monkey. Oh wait, no, these two are the pair. Monkeys. It's not gonna hurt me when I step in this. It looks very ominous. Right? Like poison ivy or something. There's a tiger show up. Is that what's gonna happen? No, just more monkeys. I don't want me to take this. I don't even know if I should go down underneath. Might not be worth the risk. The only thing that could tempt me would be a save crystal. What's down here? Nothing? Just leads back out here. Maybe I should go down there, because there might be something. The only flame spout that there is? God. Stupid monkey. 110% gonna wuss out and crawl under this. Concerned that that other one is not also spouting fire. I'm like, if I walk in front of it, is it gonna do it? Really bad place to be fighting enemies. All I would need now is like a tiger to show up. I'd be like, great. What is that? Oh, just a block. Oh, it's a switch. Alright, that opened a door. Oh my god. Where do you come from? I fucking hate those things. Who knew there was 5,000 monkeys over in this direction? What is that? Dude, it's like Monkey Village. Oh, what are you doing? They're killing me. Wow. You can tell I've like almost never been over here. And I'm still concerned that there's a snake out here. That's what the old graphics are great for, because it gets rid of all these weeds that I can't see through. Where am I? These levels are pretty darn big. Ooh, I should get that. Pretty darn big. Oh, it's a... not so easily accessible. Wow. I think there's more monkeys over here than there is in the like entire game. Dude, I'm taking a completely different route. I don't know this way. I could have beaten the level by now if I had gone the other way. Because here I was thinking in my head tonight, I was like, this is going to be a pretty quick... we could finish up the last 2 levels of the jungle. Because this one's not that long. Well, it's not that long if you take the right way. I messed up. I'm not gonna sink, am I? I think I will. Yeah, I'm not jumping in there. That's bait, like Tom Hardy would say. They make it look safe. It's not... oh, I'm gonna slide right off this. No? Wow. I'm gonna hit my head, am I? Just gotta get me, a quad bike back. Can't friggin' see underneath this. Hopefully I'm not dropping right on top of a landmine. Why would there be a landmine here? Who knows? So now I have the other key, so... can I open up the door? Oh man, I didn't see that. I want that. I might actually frickin' just use it, because I've done quite a bit. I want to see if I can get back to the door. Foist. Did you just crawl out of here? Is that what we did? No, this is where I fell in with the fire. No. This looks like it. I thought I saw something. Yeah, this game had some crazy big levels. Wait, don't I want to be in here? Because I gotta open that stupid door. Is this where the keyholes were? Yep, okay, whoop. No. Sorry about that. I forgot. They're not... Wait. Oh, it's because I already did that one. They're not outside. Oops. Concussed. They're inside. Sorry, I'm not familiar with this side of the stage. When I let you play these, they'll be all new to me. Never played them before. They're great. I mean, as you can see, Tomb Raider 1, good game. I'd say that one is the most... the most consistent. There's only maybe one level in that game, and I'm gonna have to think about it, that I would probably remove, or it's kind of like blech. Every time I get there, I'm just like, eh. But for the most part, I like all 15 levels. I feel like it's a very consistent experience. Tomb Raider 2, as you can see, I feel like the game is great until you get to Tibet. I feel like Tibet, the levels are fine. They're fine. The game kind of slows down a little bit. And then, obviously, at the end, it's not good. I don't like the end. The levels suck. It's not really worth writing the whole game off over, you know, it's... the game. It's just the end levels, so I'm sure there's other games like that, you know. Kind of like, if I had this, gaming game that I like that's kind of like that, I would actually kind of say the first Ninja Gaiden, you know, or Ninja Gaiden Black. I like some of the earlier stages better than the last part. The stupid maze and the ghost fish. You're just chasing that Dinku around, and then you got the stupid frickin' tower you gotta climb, and there's just a fight on every floor, and you know, stuff like that. I like the game, but the end level's kind of like, eh. Simple and dull. Oh man, I didn't think I was gonna make that. All these stupid monkeys over. Come here, monkey. You ain't even activated. Yeah, get toast. That's for all the frickin' PTSD you've given me. Am I familiar with the level yet? Oh! I think I am, finally. I think we're at the end now, aren't we? Oh, so this path... Okay, so each path kind of has drawbacks. I think I'm ready to jump in the water. I think we can do that now. There is stuff over there, but I don't remember how to get it. Let's have a look-see. Let's cheat, shall we? So in order to get there, I'd probably have to jump on this. Maybe she won't slide off of that. And then jump over there. I don't know. Would be bad. There's What's-His-Face's raft. Much more visible in the original. So he obviously made it down. Or he didn't. What's even here? I think there's a... Ooh. I want that. Now, there could be something in here. Like a snake. Might not spawn till we get closer. I guess we will have to... Oh my god. They win the annoying award. Whatever that is. Like, they've annoyed me for this level. Don't slide off this, please. Oh, thank the Laert. Oh, in the name of the Laert. Alright, let's see. I think I can jump there. You know what? Cheese it up. We'll make it easier. Sometimes it's hard to tell. So, possibly I can walk on this? Probably walk on here. Then I might have to just do a haul-ass to ladies jump. I think I need to make it over here. There's no way she's gonna... I don't know. We will have to see. Wish I were an Oscar Mayer wiener. Here we go. Love the music in these end levels of Ninja Gaiden Black. The levels are... Yeah, I agree. I like the music. But it's kind of just... eh. You know, the simplicity of it. Like, there's better stages leading up, you know. Let's try to go all the way over as far as we can. I don't know if I... Oh, geez. And there's a bird. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to pass. It'll chew me up. I gotta get rid of this guy because he's gonna be a problem. Bird, you know, takes 4 shells. And unfortunately now I don't think you can get back up. Okay, just fall. I think that's the level. I think that's it. Yep. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, the Burning Village, yep, Aqueduct, great level. Incredible music. I like the music at the end of the levels in this. Okay, last level of the first area. If I remember correctly, it's not very long. I might stumble through it because it's a maze. And I might go a little slow because there's snakes. So, oh my god, I kind of miss the improvements that they made in the second collection, 4 through 6. I wish they would patch these to kind of bring some, what do you call it, like parity? To make them similar. Oh, there's a meatball right up there. We gotta run. Because in 4 through 6, you can set crouch behavior to hold or toggle. I like it hold, because then when you let go of the button, Lara stands up. In this, it's toggle, so you have to stop crawling, press the button to crouch, and then press it again to stand up, and I don't like that. I think it's just myth. So, I wish they... Oh my god, I thought I was going to die. That thing really was up me arse, and there's another one right here. Come on. Come on, stupid. Just stick, stupid. There we go. Those are spicy meatballs. Alright. We are going to work our way through, mate. Yeah, I'll get back to Castlevania. I don't know when. Maybe I'll just, you know, do 2 of this and then play 1 more Castlevania, or however many it takes to finish it up. Because this is going to be a little higher stress than playing it normally, because, you know, it's my progress is always going to be on the line. There's a snake. I think it's funny whenever people are like, Dark Souls are really hard. Well, yeah, they are difficult. When you lose in Dark Souls, you're essentially losing like your money or your experience. They're kind of like one and the same. And as long as you get back to where you died, you can retrieve what you lost. In this, you're gambling your progress. You die, they're like, you're back. You got to redo it all. And you're just like, oh, man. So, yeah, it's kind of... it's pretty stressful. How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully good. Yeah, I want to make like a number of improvements around here. I want to eventually get a... I have a camera. I just don't have the kind of rig to have it hooked up. I don't even know if my computer would be able to handle that. Plug in a webcam, it'd be like... It's already got its hands full. Maybe like a stream overlay. Get something, you know, quality looking going on. So at least looks like semi-professional, you know, instead of just being the game like it is. Oh, I beat the level, so I'm going to change my outfit. Yeah. Renault preference to classic 2. Great for fighting off snakes. Let's get our arms and legs exposed so that the snake bites hit us much sooner. But some people have spotted some new artwork. Apparently it's like on an Amazon listing in Japan or something like that. They've kind of spotted some new artwork for Tomb Raider, so people are speculating that the second collection is going to get another patch. Which it does kind of need. It is a little clunky. You can tell that not only are those games less refined. I'm not sure how if they spent as much time on those that they did the first three. Because let's be real, the first three are where it's at. They're better, so... Oh, there's a save crystal we're definitely not going to use. This room always throws me off. Because as soon as I go down there, a lot's going to happen. Yeah, hence the music. Not only is there a million snakes, I can show you. Look at this. There's also going to be a boulder. Now, where it comes from... Oh, that's even worse. I don't remember. Oh, probably the other end of the room. Oh, yeah, I think you can kind of see it there. Yeah, this room sucks. And because of the nature of the snakes... He's kind of already activated. Lara won't shoot them. Yeah, I guess he's kind of activated. Yeah, you can't do nothing. Where are the slants? Because if I can get on one of those, I can jump back and forth. Let me try to fall. Out of his health as I can. I will have to save because I'm gonna die. Damn it! I was hoping I'd. Sometimes if you do it right, you can get down here without getting bitten. At least I dodged the boulder. All these ones dead? No, he's not. Take these out. It's probably the hardest part of the level. Last time I played this, I managed to do it without getting bitten. What makes it tough is you can't stay in the middle because that boulder rolls through. So you gotta jump somewhere. I guess in hindsight, there's a nice opening right here between these four. Jumped either side close to the wall, and boulder would roll past, and if I could kill one of them fast enough, then the other three can't bite me. But it's kind of one of those things where I feel like, unless you're some kind of crazy speedrunner or you're incredibly good at the game, it's going to be like a fluke, you know. You do it sometimes, sometimes you don't. Come on, activate. You're turning, you want to. Come on. I hate the snakes, man. Yeah, I wish I could do something. See, and then in some of the later games, they start giving you like laser sights and weapons that you can aim manually. It's clunky as all hell, but if nothing's attacking you, you've got plenty of room. You know, so I could have stood up there and just fired explosive ammo down at them. But I don't think that starts till the next Tomb Raider, like Tomb Raider The Last Revelation. Then you can start pulling that crap. Oh, thank God there's a save crystal here, because this is the end of the level. And I'm only going to save. See, normally I would chance it and be like, let's try to get through and save one. But this is our first boss. And he can kill you in one hit. So we don't want to get hit. So I'm going to try to do it without. As long as I don't jump in his death Kool-Aid, I should be okay. If he hits me with any of his stupid fireballs, I die immediately because there's no way to put the fire out. There's no sense in wasting my larger weapons on the guy because, as you can see, he's not terribly difficult. As long as you just kind of don't get hit. You know? Like John Goodman when he says, none of us will be able to help you if you get stuck. Don't get stuck. Yeah, just don't get hit. Great advice. Sometimes he'll randomly decide that he wants to hit you. I've done this fight so many times, and then he should be dead. Yep, like that. He was dead. See, I told you. That happened to me once before. Not on the last shot, but it's like randomly he'll just be like, you know what? You're dead. Yeah, when he shoots the ceiling like that, it kind of he throws one and then some fall. And given the nature of the camera, it's not easy to tell. Normally, I just run in circles like this. But, you know, it's not guaranteed because the crap falling from the ceiling can still hit you. Oh, I didn't want to go that way. I might have to pull out a bigger gun so I can kill him faster. Yeah, being locked on is sometimes a death sentence, because I think I've heard you can kill this dude in one shot. I don't know how to do that. Or else I would just do it. I stopped moving, and then it's hard to get moving again. I should just run in a circle. Man, normally I get this guy first try. I'm surprised. Kind of rough, man. It's like, what a first boss. One hit. Oh my god! I gotta stop doing that. So when he throws the fireballs, they can bounce back. See, I could just pull out a big gun, but I don't want to, because I'm gonna need the ammo. Getting both guns on him, because then it really hurts him. If I run in a circle, I've only got the one. At least he doesn't have much of a pattern. Flip that. Me defeating him and then just dying immediately. That's priceless. Oh man, oh man, it looked like I was gonna hit that. It's a lot to watch. It isn't, but it is. You gotta watch Lara's feet. Oh my god, I was screwed there. If I went left, he was gonna hit me with a fireball. Man. You know what's funny too? Some people say if you jump right over onto his island, I don't know if they patched it, you can just fight him from there and he can't hit you. I've never been able to get that to work either. from death. Okay. Whew! That shouldn't have taken me that many tries. I'm a seasoned veteran. Let me get some cool music. Now I'm gonna try to collect this stuff before... Now watch, I'll fail the jump to get to the middle. Wouldn't that be something? I'm gonna walk, because I'm a pansy. Alright, we did it. Oh yeah. Hey! That's my favorite hey in any game. Hey!
I don't want to be misrepresented by that retarded researcher you've just been with.
Lara.
I'm Dr. Willard. I'd come to converse with Tony myself, but I saw you were...
Oh, he calls him Tony.
...job, I think. Indeed, I'm inspired. I'd like to offer you other work.
What? Shoot the breeze with some of your other boys? No thanks.
Fortunately, they were the only lab rats we let loose into the field. No. My request is for 3 other artifacts like this.
The Infada tribe only had one artifact of this type. It's unique. Anyway, what would your interest in it be?
I'll show you. It's not from India, rather an island near Antarctica. It is in fact meteorite rock that has been fashioned and used by Polynesians who were once settled there many, many years ago. See that? That's unique. An unknown material.
So how did it end up here?
Formed from the planets, sculpted by Polynesians, distributed by goons. Our excavations and investigations have led us to this. A sailor's diary from Charles Darwin's expedition on the HMS Beagle.
This is pretty cool.
August 14th, 1834.
This voyage is getting too boring for me to go on with this journal. Me adventures at sea are an embarrassment. The only tales I'll have to tell are hours of bird watching, picking and pressing flowers, following them blasphemous ideas of the governor, Darwin. But this don't even concern me now. I just want food, something more than vegetable broth in me. Today we 5 have made a pact. The only sampling we're going to be doing is for meat. Pure, solid, blood-rich meat.
The snow's run out. The tracks have gone.
Just keep going. We're on its trail. There's something here.
Look, another one. What do you reckon they're worth then? Too late. There's only 4. None for you.
Oh.
Stephen! Buster! Dang it! Quick! Stephen! Come on, Buster! Nobody better say nothing about this to the governor. Else we'll be back having to hunt down that creature for his samples. Paul fell down a crevasse, okay?
Okay, Stephen.
Amen.
Stephen was to be the only survivor of the 4. When he arrived back in London, he superstitiously sold off his artifact, having seen his pals murdered or killed with theirs. One here in India, one in the South Pacific, and one in Nevada. The places where I'd like you to go.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, boy! 9 minutes. Alright, so that was India. Now look, check this out. So, London. Now I'm not decided. I think I'm gonna do London second. Nevada dead last because it's peak. Mwah. Nevada. So that means we got to do South Pacific first. But yeah, now we're in to the meat of the game, where after the opening area, you can pick which order you want to beat the worlds, I guess you'll call them in, you know, and then no matter what, you end up at the end. So beginning and the end are static, but you can choose which order you want to take. The middle. So I'll probably beat them in the order that I like them. This one just, you know, it's just at the bottom. It's not that it's the worst, it's just... The thing that's weird is, London's a pain in the ass, right? You'd think I would put London at the bottom, but I like it. It's a pain in the ass, but I like it. So here's part of the game that I don't know how to do anything with. But it's got to be something. Because, well, it exists. It's like you come in here. Oh, there's a button? No. It's a keyhole. Okay, so... Well, that's step one. So, I don't know how to get in here. To my knowledge, I've never been down there. It's weird because you don't need to go in there. So, I mean, if anybody knows, chime in, because I'd love to learn. I've swam around in the water. I don't ever recall seeing anything. But I know it's a whole part of the level because you can... When you come at it from, like, the backside, you can send the camera up into parts of the level. And you can see it. It's got, like, a whole... Oh, there's the key. Well, no, that's ammo. I was gonna say, that explains why I never saw it. Nope, that's just ammo. How do you even get that? See, now I'm curious. See, here in the other... Might have to start from here. 'Cause, I mean, what the heck is even close? Yeah, there's so many different paths you can take in this, and I only know certain ones. Oh, this is considered a secret. Okay. So just... I don't care, it's just stupid ammo. Busted my face, though. Yeah, I don't know where that key is. And the thing is, as soon as you leave this section, like, that's it. You know, I don't think you can get back out here unless this thing's hidden in the water. It's weird, because it's like right at the beginning, and then I don't know. Is this something? I don't even want to go in there. I just want to know how to get in there. Because it's unfamiliar to me. Nothing over there. That I'll just slide off of. The fishy's showing me. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Oh. Well, there it is. There's the key. I don't know if I want to go the new way or the way I'm already familiar with. New way could be bad. What if I get stuck? Jafar, I'm stuck! I think after the detour in the last level, I might as well just stick with what I know. because unless I could cheese it and get that save crystal and hop back out, I doubt it. Well, that's new. Because, yeah, it was... Every time I come to this level, I never saw the keyhole in here. Nah, I think that's way too far. You know what? I don't want to end up biting off more than I can chew. I'd rather show you the part of the level that I know. Because, yeah, as soon as you slide down here, you're not getting back up. So, that's what always made that so confusing. Is I'm like, well, the key can't be down here. So you can't get back up? How's everybody doing? Did anybody watching know about that key? I just found out about it. Smuggler's key. I just found out about it for the first time. I just don't want to go that way. Because I'm a coward. Don't judge me. I'm on hard mode or new game plus. I want to go the way that I know. I gotta fight Pennywise here for a second. You know what? I gotta hit him with something bigger. It's gonna take 3 days to kill him. There we go. Adventurer, hello. South Pacific is the prettiest section. What's up, Adventurer? Yeah, I like the South Pacific. I think I like each location for like the variety that it offers. South Pacific is definitely the most exotic. I like London for the grunge, you know, and like that dirt. Like it's just so, it's got the like the Wreck of the Maria Doria vibes, you know, where it's just dirty metal. I like London, but Nevada's the best. Nevada is like beans. Now I gotta be careful. I don't know if those can poison me. You don't want to... That's one of the things about the South Pacific that sucks. You don't want to get poisoned. Now, fortunately, Pennywise here, I don't think he can poison you. But he's got some dudes who can blow darts. They will. They will poison you. And that makes you just sad inside when it happens. Because, yeah, here's the thing I can actually show you. So this is the only way I had ever explored. There's this whole bridge over here. You can send the camera in here so I can show you, like, what we bypassed. There's a save crystal. I think there's 2 in this room. But, like, look at the size of this room. And I would have no idea how to get through here. But look at all this. I don't even know where you come in. But anyways, oh, down here. So right about in here is where we would have started. Oh, must be a door here because I can't go past it. Oh, look at that window. Here we are in like grass huts and caves, and there's somebody actually installed a window, a skylight. That's pretty funny. So that's where we would have gone, and then you end up crossing that bridge and going into... There's different ways to beat the levels, which is cool. They not only give you the choice of what order to go in, but also multiple paths. And this is just the one I know. This might be the harder of the 2. I don't know. Figured I'd stick with what I know after the disaster that was the quad bike level where I screwed up and I didn't go the way I normally do. And then I was just kind of like, I don't know where to go now. That's what okay. So yeah, look how creepy these levels were, you know, with the old graphics. There's so much darkness. And the haze. It's completely gone. Yeah, I guess it's kind of still there, but the reason I jump up here is I believe you can just slide right down and you're safe. Here's hoping. That's probably do it. Why? Get this scythe crystal down here. Whoa, whoa. Wanted to do this. I'm gonna use this because sometimes I mess this jump up, and then that's bad. Not good. It's bad. Because the camera likes to play some tricks on you when you go to make this jump. They do one of those wonderful angle changes that you don't ask for, you don't anticipate it, you don't ask for it. It's one of those, please game, don't help me. But it gets you killed. Tomb Raider 3 is the most non-linear, which is why I like it. I agree, Adventure. I love this. This would, you know, I know I wanted to be like, I'm gonna rank the games. And I'm kind of like spoiling it as I play. Oh man, I actually made it. But this would probably be my favorite. Yeah, way to snap the game out of that stupid fixed camera angles. Just pull your weapon. But you want to be on here because I guess it's a little more visible in the original. You can actually go behind here. You need to do it anyways, but you know, I have no idea how long I was stumped the first time I played this. Could not find that Chaos Emerald. Then you just do the little corner hop to get out. See that fixed friggin' camera angle? That's what gets you killed. Just pull your weapons and put them away and fixed. Warm up for later. Yeah, when it comes to London, I'm definitely going to have to beat that on my own before I stream, because I will get lost. London is hard. It's so dark. It's like so maze-like. See, and these fixed camera angles do not blend well with the modern controls, because you push up, she goes towards the wall. Push right, she climbs. It's like, ugh. Sometimes that's where the tank controls are the most beneficial, because you push up, you know where she's gonna go. And down there is just death, obviously. We don't know what I mean. Fall down here. Not break our legs. I think we got a Pennywise coming up. He's not there, though. Whee! I like to spin. He will spawn now. There he is. Hiya, Georgie. I don't know if he'll shoot darts or not. I know he'll, like, crouch down. I could jump up there. I know some of these other guys will. He'll just run like an idiot. I should have thought about that before he hid in a closet. Alright, gotta get the last Julie, which I believe is over there. I think we can just jump to it. I don't know if that fire will catch us on fire, but we're going to try to be careful anyways. Fire is not fun in Tomb Raider. You will die. And then same thing as the other side. I just use these nice little handicap ramps to get down. Very, very handy. This is actually an achievement. If you're playing on the consoles or PC, you know, that supports that stuff. Something about taking this route. There's probably an achievement for the other route. I really should have done it. I've never done it before. Not that I recall. I never knew the smuggler's key was there. I don't know how I missed it in the old days when it was a giant sprite floating underwater, but I have a talent for missing things. See, now we got to be careful, because as soon as we go in here, that's where these stupid dart spitting guys are going to be. I think there's like at least a few of them. How's my health? Not bad. Okay. I think this is just a Pennywise. So hope that's not insensitive of me. Like, I don't know what they're called. Tribesmen? He looks like Pennywise. so now, how is everybody? Hopefully having a good day. Thank you for hanging out with me for some Tomb Raider 3. It's everybody's favorite Tomb Raider. Adventure already said he likes 3. Probably be my favorite. Come on, there's the dark guy. No, why are you hopping backwards? I know there's a dark guy somewhere. Yeah, 3 would probably be my favorite, just because... It's so good. What's not to like, other than maybe the end? Antarctica, things get a little rough, but the rest of the game's fine. You always want to walk in these rooms, unless you have them committed to memory, because some of them, they put that lovely sinking mud, and you will fall right in, and you can't get back out. To my knowledge, even if you turn right around immediately and try to climb out. Sorry, what I was saying before, look at this. This is another part of the level I've never been in. But there's a save crystal up here. So this must be like an alternate path. I've beaten this game so many times. Yeah, there's ammo. I don't think I've ever been up here. A button. This is probably where that bridge goes. If we... Yep. Yeah, if we'd taken the bridge. Kinda stinks I can't get that save crystal. But it's funny, you beat a game a certain way and it kind of gets like locked into your memory. Oh god. I shouldn't be using this gun. Get a lock. There we go. And just circle this guy to death. Soon to be patented, running circle boots. Look at this, he ain't even mind. I'm shooting his, like, pectorals off. There we go. That works a lot better in the older Tomb Raiders. It's harder to do in these ones. They made the enemies a little more limber. I do really like Tomb Raider 3. My favorite is actually Tomb Raider 1. Yeah, Tomb Raider 1 is, it's tough. I feel like for me that's a close second because Tomb Raider 1, what it's got is it's very consistent. It delivers you a great experience. It has the best story out of all of them, the best villain. There's a reason Natla is like, you know, someone that fans always wanted to come back. And I would say there's maybe only like one level in the first Tomb Raider that I don't really like. And obviously, if it wasn't a good game, it never would have launched the franchise. You know what I mean? It would have been just another thing where they're like, who wants to play as a girl? And then they launch it and it flops, and then they go, see, nobody wants to play as a girl. But it's what launched Lara Croft into stardom. It was very successful. And it was because it was a good game. Come on, where is that dark guy? I know there's one here. He's just going to hide off to the side and shoot me when I'm not expecting it. And Tomb Raider 2 is good. I like Tomb Raider 2, but you murder too many people. Oh, there he is. No, no, no. I see the darts flying by the screen. Please stop. Oh, there's 2! Get him, get him, get him, get him. Alright. I didn't get poisoned? That never happens. Yeah, Tomb Raider 2, you kill too many people. The end levels suck. Sorry for any fans. I don't like the last final levels in 2. Alright, I'm going to have to do this again. Hold on, buddy. Switching weapons here. Give me a mo. I don't know why that happens. Sometimes it opens twice. Alright, you spin me right round, baby. Let's go. Looks like I'm floating. Whee! I'm Gumby. Got your bullets right here, Pokey. All right. There's always an unlikable area in games. Love Metroid Prime 1, but have always disliked Phazon Mines. Yeah, same here, Mike. Just because Phazon Mines are confusing. And one thing I really hate when any game commits this like sin, and it really only applies to like Metroidvanias, is when you go through the game, I don't want to mess with him because he's got darts. So I'm going to like pick him off. Because I got lucky. I'm not poisoned yet. I'm always poisoned by this point. is when you go through an area and then because of like story events, you know, like tunnels collapse or doors they become like one way. So when you go back through the game to find like collectibles you missed, it's like you can't go by the map. It's almost like it's unreliable. I hate stuff like that. I don't know if the Phazon Mines is guilty of that, but it's annoying. So here's like there's a puzzle here to jump across these to get to the other side, but I don't think it works.
Sheila!
Whoa! The guy up there actually calls out? Up here? I've never heard that before. Did he do that in the original? He's not even here! Interesting. Or did they add that in? Huh. I don't know if anybody heard that. I'm saving here because if I fall into that freaking crap, it'll be over. Lara's hearing things. Ah, now I gotta get over this. That, you have no idea how long I got stuck here the first time. So that shows you a floor closing. For the longest time I didn't know where it was, but now thankfully I've got it kind of down. Come on, Pennywise, go down. They would die a lot faster on normal mode, but I feel like punishing myself, so I figured I'd try to make it at least mildly entertaining and play... Oh my god, is this a dark guy? Not a lot of room to fight in here. Let's go somewhere empty. Like Goku and Vegeta. Sorry, I'm cheesing these guys. I don't want to take any chances. If I can save on gas, might as well, right? Because I could get poisoned at any moment. Alright, so I think now we want to go... I was trying to avoid wherever that other dark guy was. It's super easy to miss. I think it's right here. This totally... Oh, that's what I was talking about. There's a friggin' rocket launcher in there. I don't know if you can get it. I'm not... You see the floor moving? You'll sink. I don't think it's a big deal, though, because on New Game Plus... Yeah, we already have one. But... You haul bunions in there, and you're just gonna sink. So we're not gonna do that. But I've done that. So here's the floor that we opened. Or, yeah. Or closed. Yeah, for the longest time I was like, where is that? I can't find it. And one of the big sins is kind of off topic, but it's kind of related. One of the things I hate about the later Tomb Raider games, especially... Actually, wait, I would say The Last Revelation does it. I know Chronicles does it because I just beat Chronicles. You pull levers and switches, they don't show you anything. Like, they don't show you what they do. I got two guys I gotta fight here, so we're really gonna... Try to take him out. Come on. I know you're here. Come on. There we go. I friggin' love the Desert Eagle, man. Like, just look how cool that is. Her stance. Everything. Speed! Alright, I think there's dark guys here. I'm sure I'll find out just like Jim Carrey did when all of a sudden he's got a dart sticking out of the bone. Or is it his neck they get first? In Nature Calls. I think it's in the neck, right? And then he runs. He gets like a spear to each leg. It's in the bone! Like, that's how I'm gonna feel. Oh, wait, I know where he gets me. It's over here. Now watch. He's going to appear whichever direction I'm not looking. He's either going to be behind me, or he's going to be... Oh, eat it, buddy. That never happens either. Yeah, he'll poison you. You don't want that. Then you've basically got to make your health bar last. And then you're forced to save, because I don't have any medkits on this mode. Rite Aid has closed, my friend. I think if I hit this, somebody show up before. I think it's when I hit it. Yep. Oh, wow, wow. He was hiding right in the room with me. Wow. Yeah, that's not good. I'm stuck in the corner. Oh, I should have stayed up there. Bad room to fight in. Come on, dude. Give me the advantage. Here we go, here we go. Right in the nipple. Shoot him, Lara. Come on. There we go. Patented swirly here going. Fortunately, I don't think we'll have the problem with flares that Tomb Raider 2 had. Yeah, it's like they learned their lesson. It's like, man, you play Tomb Raider 2, you get no flares. You play this, you get a decent amount. It doesn't help that Tomb Raider 2 is like such a dark game. You're like, I can't see, I can't see. I can't see. Oh, I don't have any flares? Well, now I really can't see. There's a way to get up there. She's like reaching with one hand. It's one of those instances where I don't even know if I'm exploring the level properly. I always hop up there. There's probably another place to do it that makes more sense. But I'm going to do it right there because it's easiest. Now, so I was talking earlier a little bit. Some people might not have been here yet about I've been working on some like little pre-show material. Just like little montage of Tomb Raider, or it could, it doesn't have to be Tomb Raider. It could be like any game really. Do I have to get hit by those? That'll play. This is like stream starting soon because I want to get something like that going with like music. Even if I just let it run for like a couple of minutes before I start, it's got something for people to like listen to and watch, and plus it helps me kind of get used to editing things again. But I want to make like a bunch of those, just like silly little things that I can play before the stream. Wow, what's back here? Treasure! We're gonna have to go back there. Just silly stuff. Improve the quality. Alright, so I think I'm gonna have to take some damage, because I don't know how to get through here without cutting my legs. Is there a way? Can you climb up from here? No. Does not look like you can. I'm cheating with the camera. So, basically it kind of involves sliding into that stuff. It's not fun, but somebody's got to do it, right? Let's start from up here. There's probably another way that involves not hurting yourself, but I can't jump into it because I'll die. So I kind of have to take the slivers, There's probably a better way to do that, but it's the only way I know. I just gotta be careful, because there's either a dude in here. No, he doesn't show up yet. Don't show me, because I need to run. Oh my god, I hit my head on nothing? Let's see if we can get what's in that corner. Go get some loot. I don't think he'll bother us. I don't remember if they throw darts or blow darts. Is this a secret? There's no snake or anything back here. Is there some psycho that's going to kill me as soon as I touch his stuff? Oh my god. Pennywise! A little warning next time. Oh my god. The controls are going to get me. I got to get to where I'm like... I'm going to have to save or it's over. What a crapshoot. Either he found a way down, or he spawns when I get that crap. Should have been ready. See, I don't usually get this stuff over here. I wasn't even familiar with it. Why did I just drop my flare? Because, yeah, we had to hit that button. Because we need to get over that fire. I don't know if anybody spotted it when it shows the platform unfolding. I don't trust this room. It sounds squishy. But I want me some flares. Oh boy. You know what the flares actually kind of remind me of now, all these years later? The stupid, like, cases that everybody puts their, like, AirPods and earbuds and stuff in, the little charging cases. That's what they look like. Alright, now we're ready to go where we're supposed to go. I can only hope that it goes well. I don't remember if there's a dude in here. I don't think so. I think he's like in the cave over yonder. Dopey. Oh, and that even opens up. Yeah, he's gonna be in there. I was ready for him, at least. Alright, I'm sure I'll die here. I apologize in advance. Now, if I remember correctly, you don't even want to mess with the button in there. I think it's a beginner's trap. Oh, no. It's in a good spot to be. Damn, they throw that at you. It's not nice. Because you'll just catch on fire. This sucks. I apologize in advance if I die here too. Can I just crawl? No. As we know from experience, you touch the blades, you're out. Even with full health, man, and that what those first couple levels we did. Just tapping that stuff. I'm gonna try to go down this backwards because yeah, you'll take damage. Whew, there we go. Avoided it. That's good. You don't want to take damage if you don't have to. There's a gator in here I know of. So hopefully I can swim through without any trouble. I know he's like right in your face. Yep, there he is. Ouch! Man, he's on! He's on me! He's got homing capabilities. Get out, please! I'd kill him, but he's in like a tiny little area. That's no way I'm gonna be able to reach. Now I think we're getting up towards where the guy was. Where we heard the voices. So I think we can just jump right to him. I don't remember what kind of jump we want to do, though. Running? Running.
Not interrupting, am I?
Not bleeding, are you? Not about to use this place as a dunny?
No, and no.
Good. Good. Just don't want any fly-carrying visitors in here.
Right, I understand. What happened?
Woke up in the jungle with one of those little blokes snacking on my leg, didn't I?
A tribesman? It isn't usual for them to eat right off the bone like that.
Well, it was dark, and I never got the bugger, so I can't be sure. Something spooky is in that jungle. Our air carrier crashed up in the mountains. Every night some of my men would vanish without trace. Others fled in fear. Then this happened. So I brought the men down to shore for safety, only for us all to be captured by this greedy mob. Some sort of sacrifice to their god who lives up in the hills. Though it seems I've not been invited to the barbie.
Maybe you're the dessert. Ripe flesh can be a bit of a delicacy around here.
For real?
Listen, we'd better get you out of here. Do you know how the tribe crossed the swamp down there? Which stones they tread on?
Yeah, but I'm staying put. With this wound, I'd be like a fill-up station to every diseased bug in the bush. I'd rather be the main course at the real feast. Hey, if you see any of my men alive in there, direct them to the North Shore, will you? Away from here.
Of course.
Not a terribly long level. Their god, Super Saiyan Pennywise. Oh man, can you even imagine what that would be like? Alright, so there's that level out of the way. And here we are, with my short that I made, crossing the muck. See if I can even remember it. Now, what I didn't show in the short was this. Because why would I, right? It's all about getting across fast. But there's stuff over here. But, yeah, you can't jump on all of these. Only certain ones. See, he gives you the little map. But, you know, the way is pretty simple, so it's something that you... Watch, I'll mess this last one up. Alright. Alright. Now, the levels are going to get a little more interesting. There's a... You know, for anybody that remembers the dinosaurs we fought in the other games, they're going to be back. Now, I'm going to try to conserve supplies whenever I can, just because these guys take a fair amount of bullets. So there's no sense in fighting Yoshi if I don't have to. I know you're probably thinking, like, where's the fun in that? But the problem is getting hit. You don't want to get hit. Because this first tank of gas especially, we need to make it last. Like, I'm not even going to go to the left, because I think it's just going to spawn a dinosaur. Now, sometimes you can get these guys to fight each other. It's unreliable on New Game Plus. I can't tell. Sometimes the dinosaur will still eat them, but the soldiers won't shoot. But what we can do, though, is try to be cheap. Oh, he is attacking the soldiers. Sometimes when I come through here on New Game Plus, these guys, it's either a glitch or they're not supposed to attack one another. Sometimes they just stand around and they just look at you. And the raptor will just make noises. Yeah, that noise. He'll just keep doing that. How long this takes. Oh, is he stuck? Hallelujah for me. No, stay stuck. Yeah, just watch. Like, this is bad. This is why, Come on, bud. Come back over here. Dude. Come on. Come on. Good thing he don't have a gun, right? But I want to try to save ammo where I can. Just because there's enough of these dinos. Where did he go? Did he jump off the level? Kind of looked like he fell. Did he? I was not aware that enemies could fall. I don't know where he went. That's weird. Never experienced that before. So basically what we're trying to do in this stage is we got to get some keys for that giant blocky fighter jet. Some like dog tag keys. Look at the colors. The colors were so cool. The original. So I'm going to step out here and then take a hike. Because there's a dinosaur and a dude with a gun. And I would rather... He might be chasing me. I think I hear footsteps. He is, yep. Alright, hopefully they'll take each other out, because he can shoot me, that guy with the gun. See, sometimes they get stuck, which I might try to just... Now, thankfully, the humans are not terribly tough. But them raptors... There he goes, he's dead. Thank you. Thanks, Yoshi. I'm not going to take them all out with the pistols. It's really just these first ones, just because they're easy. Some of the later ones we're going to be in like close proximity to, so I'm going to have to use a bigger gun. Is he going to run over and jump off the cliff like the other one did? Where does he go? These guys do not take anywhere near this amount of ammunition on normal mode. That's the only thing I don't like about New Game Plus is enemies really, really, really take a lot of shots. I mean, I am using the crappy pistols, but still. Come on, dude. Just croak. So we can move on. Try to get as far as I can before I have to save, because as you can see, I don't think we found a save crystal yet, so it's like you basically want to conserve as many save crystals as you can, and generally you don't want to be saving unless you're replenishing them. So if we haven't found one yet, that's a sign. Now there are paths, there are other paths that I haven't gone down. I'm not like super familiar with this level, so oh, that's where he died. Take the ammo. We definitely want that. Yeah, look how cool this was. I know it's not much to look at now, but I mean, like, on PlayStation? This was insane. And, like, I love a lot of the colors, like, that just get lost. And you switch over to the new graphics, like this like bluish hue in the corner, and a lot of blues and reds and stuff like that. So now, this room is fun. So there's a bunch of dinosaurs in here, but they can't reach us reliably. So we're gonna cheese them, but it's a little bit easier. What I've always done here is try to flip in such a way that we can shimmy ourselves over into the corner here where we'll be able to stand up. Because once we can stand up, we can start shooting some of these dinosaurs, and I don't know why they're in the trees. Don't ask. Maybe they were born up here and they just can't get down. But anyway, this guy is up here. I don't want to be that close to the edge because I can fall and it will hurt. But I can shoot this guy now. He's got nowhere to go. Look at how ridiculous that is. You almost think he's like not gonna die. And now we gotta be careful, because this can get messy. So we need to jump to this triangle. And then from here, you can jump right up here. That's where we're gonna save. Now, I'm not gonna make you all sit through that. Again, let's MP5 this guy. Any more modern games with complex movement controls like this? Funny enough, it seems like Nintendo and all other companies closer than others with titles like Odyssey and Bonanza. Yeah, y'all think the moves are complex? I guess they kind of are, and I've kind of probably become so used to them that... Alright, now I'm only going to save right now, given the sheer scope of like everything that we've done since the beginning of the level. Ideally, I would go a little bit further, because I'm going to have to climb up this tree again. Now, one of the benefits of having played this before is this is a room you'll get stuck in. You'll be like, man, what am I supposed to do? Well, there's this dead dino over here. And there's not really any indicator. It's easiest done while crouching. You can kind of like... can't manually aim, but you can turn while aiming. You just kind of shoot till it falls. Remember that, because if you ever play Chronicles or The Last Revelation, any Tomb Raider after this, you're going to be shooting a lot of things that maybe out of frustration you'll just be like, I don't know what to do. Just shoot stuff, because odds are that it's exactly what the solution is going to be. Like I was playing Chronicles and I got stumped and I was like, I really don't know what to do, where to go. And there's this vent. It was like an air vent. That was what I needed. Just shoot the air vent, it breaks apart, and I'm like, oh. That's what I was supposed to do. Before we fall down, I'm going to try to go over here, because there's stuff. The thing that stinks about this room is you have to climb up twice, because there's piranha in the water. See him now? Now that'll keep them off our butts, because we need to get down here. Not go right into the piranha. And we need to pull this. And they would have killed us if we tried to do this without shooting that body down. This bridge is useless. It just falls. So, see? That tricks you when you first come in here. Not me. I already had my day with the piranha. Fell in, died. Traumatized, never forgot. So, I don't take the bridge anymore. I'm too good for the bridge now. So now, we got to do all that fun stuff again, and you get to watch me embarrass myself, because I don't actually know how to get to the other side. You ever solved a puzzle in a game before, and you think, there's no way I'm doing this right? Well, you're gonna see it from me. Alright, so, Jason says, let's see. Basics are simple, you can pull off some complex stuff with mastery. Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like Mario Odyssey, right? Simple controls, but you can fly around. Dinosaur and piranha puzzle is brutal. Yep. I feel like I probably figured it out back in the day out of just frustration. You know, you're just like, what am I supposed to do? You're just like shooting. Because you can't... I don't think you can manually aim, right? Let me see. I know you can manually look. But yeah. Does she just fire straight? Yeah, she just fires straight. Like, look at this. I'm not watching. You know, she's just... So... It's probably just how utterly unusual it is. You're like, wait, why is there this dinosaur hanging there? So, okay. Anytime you see a flat spot like that, you're like, oh, maybe I can get up there. Yes, you can. This is actually a secret. Yep. So you're not supposed to go up here, or you don't have to. But now you get to see how I solve this, because I don't actually know how to do it. So, I better deploy the camera. It's your best friend in these remasters. So you want to look for an area where she won't slide. Because this is like solving a maze backwards. You want to get over here, right? Can't jump here because these broken up, I don't know what these are, pallet pieces. Can't jump there, you'll die. Can't jump on this side, everything leads to you sliding back in the water. The only spot that you can slide from and make it is here. So it's almost like you have to get here to slide onto this so you don't end up in the water. But I don't really know how to do that. So I've always just kind of started from here and then done one of these. You'll hurt yourself. Oh, it doesn't work. See? I shouldn't have explained it as I was doing it. But ideally you want her to be facing backwards. But I don't actually know how to get over there. So if anybody does, you could teach me, because it's one of those things where I'm just like, wait, how are you supposed to do this? I don't know if anybody's ever felt that way in a game where you're just like, oh, I can figure this out, but I don't think I'm doing it right. Because, yeah, the only other alternative is to make, like, an absolute, like, Chad leap, but you're going to break your legs. And you really don't want that, because as soon as you get to the other side, you have to fight a dinosaur. So you don't want to take damage. 'Cause, yeah, I wonder how you're supposed to. Like, how do they intend? Because if I jump from here, I'm just breaking my legs. Yeah, it's one of those things, you know? Just push buttons till you win. Alright, let me try this again. You know what might actually work better, but it'll hurt more, is if I just try to fall. Like this. Yep, that's what you want. You see, now I'm over here. But so is stupid dino butt. So what we're gonna have to try to do is kill him fast. I want those guns. They suck. I shouldn't use the shotgun. She's gonna have to pull this out. Oh, he's fast. I don't want to go in there because I think there might be another one. Come on out, bud. Oh my god, they wreck you. Well, that's kind of good, actually. Because now I'm back up here. See what I mean? Like, it's brutal. I don't actually know how to even get over there. Oh man, that bridge is still in there. I don't know if you fall on that if you die, because it just fumbles. Sorry, I should have made a better approach. Just push buttons till you win. Well, that's what I should have done. I'll have to go in with a bigger... The shotgun was probably not. Maybe I'll run into that room, because if you go in the room, there's a safe platform you can stand on. I shouldn't have dawdled hanging from the ledge. That was probably where I screwed up. Yeah, that's why you've got to save here, because there's like a lot that can go wrong. You can screw up trying to get over there. You take too much damage, then the dinosaurs just chew you up. Because you have to fight, I think, at least 2 or 3 in that friggin' tiny room that's on the other side of the river. It sucks. Like, this is probably the harder part of the level. I'm doing... Well, maybe. I'm doing the harder-ish part first. The longer part. The other part, for people who know it, is not fun. But it's not as lengthy, I would say. Oh, God, that happens sometimes. Alright. Let's try it again. You know what? Oh, that's actually the top of the level. I was like, is there anything in there? It looks like a crawl space. No, there's nothing there. Okay, so how did I do this last time? I should probably... You know what? I don't know that I'm going to be able to take him out. I'm probably just going to have to run in. When fools rush in. Alright, let's do that. So yeah, once we're up here... This is what I should have done. I apologize, everybody. Because now... They can't reach me. I should have just done that. But look how cool the colors are, though. Game. Man, you couldn't see nothing in the old one. Look at that. Really scary stuff. Normally he runs out the door. And we're not done either. Did he reach me? Back off. I really shouldn't be wasting this. Pistols take like 5 days. Everyone watching is going to have a birthday by the time I kill him. Even if you just had one. Oh, we're actually locked in here now. I don't think I remember that. So, there's switches on the walls. I don't know if you have to hit them all or just certain ones. Oh, I guess you've got to hit them all. And I'm always like freaked out. Like, this room totally looks like spikes are going to come out of the floor. I don't know which switch. I know one of these is going to make a damn dinosaur show up. Oh, 2 of them. Wonderful. Figures I'd choose the wrong switches first. I love what the save crystal does, that light. That's such a cool effect. See what I mean? They just stand there and take it. These things would get melted by this if this was regular mode. Come back. We'll negotiate. It's like luring your cat into a room. There's wet food. Lara, there's one behind you. It's such an ammo burn. I hate to see it go. Come on. Come on, stupid. He did. Okay, what switch is left? Is there one in here? Because the ceiling didn't open, right? I don't remember there being more than 2 switches. Oh. Oh my god. And he got me too. Look at that. That hurt. And you know what stinks? As soon as I take these, there's another one. But I ain't fighting him, if I can help it. Crazy. I'm freaked out. But yeah, we want these. Hopefully I can get out of here without dying. And he just pops up. Yeah, screw you, Yoshi. Alright, Can you just attack me? I can't afford to burn through too much. You know what I mean? It's like... Really gotta conserve. I don't know how everybody else plays this. I'm kind of cheesing it because... I've never beaten this on New Game Plus. Not entirely. I've made it past here. London will be interesting. I've never done London on New Game Plus. This will take all night. Everyone's going to have a long white beard by the time he's dead. How is everybody doing, by the way? Hopefully good. Just want to say thanks for everybody popping in. Enjoying some Tomb Raider. Love Tomb Raider. Love the classic ones. I think we need another... Gotta bring classic Lara back sometime. These games were a nice surprise that kind of came out of nowhere. Alright. Is he dead? Is that... I think the footsteps I hear are the one upstairs. The upstairs tenant. He's a stomper. Okay. I think we're good. I did get the tag, right? Tuckermans. Alright. That is one big meal they're having, so they're still eating. So we can get out of here. I don't think there's anything really dangerous between here and the next... I'm stuck. I found the danger. I say it, and then I'm immediately stuck. But I will save as soon as I have to. So now... Oh, wait, is that ammo? Forgot about this dude. He died over here. Let's see what's Mike saying here. You got the last artifact in Metro Prime Remaster on hard. Just got. Okay. 98% items and 96% logbook, missing one set of missiles. Nice. That's thorough. Is it the set of missiles you always miss? What was it, like, by the ship in the very, very beginning? I remember one time you were playing and you were like, I know it's not these. I know I... And then it was. I know it's not these ones. I know I got them. And there they were. Funny how your memory plays with you like that. Okay, so now... How's my health? Okay. Might have to save here. I don't want to, but... There's a dude or dudes with guns. And, yep. And there's no dinosaurs. There will be. But there isn't yet. Is there a save crystal in here? Oh, there is not. As soon as I step out of here, he's going to try to... Yeah, I don't think there's a good way out of this. I'm just going to have to try to get him. Don't remember if he's got a buddy. Thing that stinks, though, is if I could have just gone out a little bit further. Come on. I know there's dinosaurs. Yeah, we can't afford the health. I need to get as far in as I can. Anybody that knows what's coming up, I'm gonna probably die once or twice. These guys off with Le Pistola. Hopefully they'll come where I can shoot them. Gotta save me ammo. Oh, you got those missiles? You were sure this time? I don't even remember what my item completion was the last time I played. It probably wasn't good. Did I get one already? Come on. Come out where I can shoot you. Be a pal. Come on, Red Yoshi. Trust you. He's running towards the ledge like a psycho. Come on, dude. Don't play this game. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Shout out to the OG Pistols for holding it down. He's stuck. What a moron. Come on. Oh, I love when you get that. Fires offset like that. Ba-bang, ba-bang. Oh, come on. He's got to be almost dead. Didn't I shoot them both a little bit with my MP5? There we go. Gee whiz. Because, yeah, I don't have a lot of freaking ammo. I can't be burning it up on these. Small fry. Yeah, these games are tough. Like, I was talking about it earlier. I'm like, it's funny when you hear people talk about, like, Dark Souls. And I've beaten, what, Dark Souls 1, 2, 3... Sekiro, that might be the extent of my Dark Souls. Soulsborne. Haven't played Elden Ring yet. But, it's like, man, these games are so nerve-wracking because, like, you can die, you know, just from hitting your head like that. No, you can die so easily and then you're out progress. Like in a game like Dark Souls, you don't lose your progress. You lose, your money or experience, whichever you want to they're kind of like one and the same. And if you're, smart and careful, you can get back and reclaim it. Is there anything up here? I always jump up here, and there's never anything up there. But anyways, in this, you're playing with, progress there. If you want to kill these, I kind of always just do. Oh, I'm stuck on the corpse. That's not a good thing to get stuck on. Chased by Gex. Even these little things, like look at this. I'm shooting them with like Skittles. Maybe it's Barrett's bullets from Final Fantasy VII. They just kind of tickle the enemy. Oh, oopsie poopsie floopsie. Like it just, I don't know. They don't do much. It's like Captain America when he's like dodging bullets. It's like, dude, why? Like, what are they gonna do to you? You got punched in the face by Thanos and you lived. Like, what's a little 9mm? Maybe it's just like a force of habit at that point. It's like, well, guns were dangerous, and I still remember those times. Look how cool this looked back in the day. These caves. The light doesn't make any sense, but like it doesn't have to. It's just so eerie. What is that up there? Like a bee? Oh, it's like a torch sconce thing. I was like, is that like a beehive? This part sucks. I'm just gonna say it. Yeah, not the same kind of challenge exactly. It's kind of like I always refer to it as kind of like gambling. You find a save point and you're like, should I save or should I try to play just a little bit more? Okay, here we go. I apologize in advance for when and if I die here. And it's going to be like the lamest fight in the world because, like, I got to cheese this. Man, I hope I get these save crystals back because... It's almost like so easy to get out of here, If only... Oh, God, is he going to eat me? He's probably going to... You're going to try. If... You can just ignore this thing and go for the switches, but the problem is that there's a small raptor that comes out of this door I'm standing next to, so you can't just cheese. And even this is not safe. Like, he can get in here. First person. Look at this. Call of Duty Tomb Raider Edition. Oh, look at that. It's like it's VR. I should stay this way. Come on. Come on back. I only filled you full of so many holes. He's a lot easier to fight in normal mode. This thing, he can kill you in one hit. If he chomps me, I'm dead. Just plays a cute little animation where I turn into a Slim Jim for him and I'm just gone. Yeah, if he charges straight at this, he glitches through it and his face is in here with you, and it's not pretty. I'm using this because if I used the pistols, we'd all be here till like 2028. I'm pretty sure Half-Life 3 would probably already have come out by the time this thing's dead. Oh, weird segue. Speaking of Half-Life 3 and Steam and payment process, this is the way my brain functions. I saw, the only news I really have, because I like to talk about things that are like going on. That girl, Lil Tay, is back. I don't know if anybody saw. I kind of forgot about her. She's like some kid that was like making dumb videos back in the day about like having rent money or something. And apparently she's back now and has created an OnlyFans, and she just turned 18, and I'm like, what the hell is wrong with people like her for doing it, and her customers for giving money. Like, that's just weird. I don't know. God help us all, right? I sound like a prude, but it's just creepy. I feel like women should aspire to be more than that. Careful, because he's almost dead. Yeah, I don't know if anybody had heard about that, but it's just disappointing when you hear stuff like that, because here you've got, you know, Visa and MasterCard, I guess, allegedly going out of their way to censor, like, adult-only games, and it's like, well then, how come they don't go after this, like, predatory, like, weird OnlyFans stuff of, like, you're, like, barely not a child and you're on there. It's like, okay, that's kind of weird. He's gonna do it? Oh, no, I thought he was gonna charge in here and eat me right at the last moment. That boss, where I was like, I beat him! Dead. I didn't beat him. Watch, he'll do it now. Come on, buddy, you're almost there. Take a Tums, lay down. Let the bullets pass naturally. Yeah, if you're quick on your feet, I've done it. You can run past him, hit that switch in there, which I did hit it, right? No, I did not. Which opens a door over here. Because, yeah, if you just shoot him till he leaves and you run past him, you can get from door to door. But the problem with that is a raptor shows up, a little guy, out the door that you need to flee through. So that's what kind of puts a wrench in your plans, is you're like, oh, I guess I can't be cheeky after all. But we are going to cheese him because I don't want to fight him. Come on, buddy. Come on, stupid. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? I like how the Uzis sound. Soften him up. I don't want to burn through all my ammo. It's like when a mama bird chews the food a little bit. A little pre-chewed. It's like when you get pineapple and it's not even in chunks. It's just chewed up for you. Mashed pineapple. I call it pre-chewed. To a camel, he spits it in a can. Come on. Come back, Del Monte. Where are you going? We're almost done the level, so I'm trying not to have like any unnecessary... I didn't pack an oopsie. So... Dude, come on, brother. At least they're smart enough to run. I mean, I guess you gotta give the enemy AI that. There we go, run over there. Man, these things could take out RoboCop. The sheer endurance. New Game Plus is ridiculous. Can I crouch into it? Can't reach him. It'll look cool while I do it. I think he's got regenerative health. He's probably got the Master Chief in his stomach. Come on. Come on, you're holding the thing. You're holding everything up, bro. The level's like almost done. Turn him into bacon. Dude, now I can't even aim. Are you kidding? That was ridiculous. Sephiroth. Man, he could beat Sephiroth. Told my wife she should start an OnlyFans. She said that only I would watch it. If I were to start an OnlyFans... Divorce incoming. Oh, man. Having a T-Rex first trilogy in the first Tomb Raider game. Yep. Yeah, that's true. I think the 1 and 2 shocked me the most, though. Mostly because I'd beaten that game several times. I didn't even know it was there. I don't remember how I felt about the 1 in the first game. I wish I could go back and experience that again. Neat thing about some of these levels is you can kind of skip parts of them. Like, there are whole side areas that I could go into in this level, probably just to collect stuff. But I don't want to do that because I don't know if it's going to make... Actually, the plane is another thing I don't actually know how to climb on. I've always just done it this way. Ran into a corner and died. Scared the shit out of me when I found it. Same here, probably. I mean, I don't remember. It probably was, especially in the first Tomb Raider. I mean, it's kind of like this in 2 as well. You're just wandering through the darkness. You're like, wee! And then all of a sudden, you're like, well, I guess I'll die. Alright, this is not a good spot. This can suck. How much health do I have? I got full health. Hit rewind. Come on, Lara, please. Please. She's just shooting the floor. Let's try it. Yeah, there's like nowhere good. I'm gonna hit my head, I think. That little like disco spin he did. Okay. I think we're just about at the end. I think I'm going to save. Even though I'm at the end of the level, I know I'm going to get a crystal, I think. So I will get it back. But there's a chance that something can go wrong here. Because I'm not like super good at this. I'm okay. But this can go wrong, and it just will for me. If I don't save. I don't remember if there's anything back here. Is it just a switch? Just a switch. Watch this out there. Level just completely changes. Alright, here's what we want. Because I got kind of cheeky and discovered this out of frustration. Yeah, I might. See, that's why I saved. Get out of here. So make like Mel Gibson and haul that tanker. Alright. We don't have to bother with that. See, you can sit there for an extended period of time, and it's like a shooting gallery. You can just take out tons and tons and tons of dinosaurs. I don't like doing that because on New Game Plus, I mean, you're gonna die if 2 or 3 of those things get in your face. So you just blow this part of the level up, which is what we want. And then you can just skip this whole section. Which I'm all for. Oh yeah, demo disc. Those were the days. Remember when you used to be able to like flip the panels around and find like extra games?
Is well for you, me fasting this day. You make plenty good flesh pot.
It is a stress reliever blowing up the dinosaurs. I agree.
Myself. Famished, actually.
Especially the chunky ones in Tomb Raider 2.
Why did your ancestors flee from Antarctica so suddenly?
Kuma, bad place. Plenty flesh. But for the price of evil. Mutilation. The 6th leader, Mauki, were born without a face. Terrible storms. Men afraid. Run! Set curse of Maoki on the land. No one good enough.
But you still worship it?
White fella later come here with magic Kuma stone. In a day, we celebrate the death of him. The Feast of Smile.
One of Darwin's sailors. Poor fool. Where's the stone now?
He lucky fella that kill you. A plenty merry like you.
I'll be sure to point that out to him.
What is a plenty Mary? Is that like saying she's got her top drawer half pulled out? Started replaying Tomb Raider Legend. One disappointment is that it doesn't have any of the cool weapons or resource management, just adopted Gears of War 2 weapon system and max 3 med packs. Yeah, it's also a little clunky in like its movement mechanics. I was playing it again just recently, just to hear that theme at the beginning. It's so good. Alright, I gotta get a move on here because we're gonna skip some of this. Let's see if I can actually make it. Right, reason I'm hauling is because those stupid things will poison you. No thanks. So I figure just skip them, because they're going to take too many shots to kill. I do want to get up to Legend. I'm going to replay a ton of Tomb Raider, I have a feeling. If that's what people want to see, I'll put myself through it. There's some of them I don't like. Like Chronicles was kind of iffy. I'd play that again, though. I'm curious to play like Anniversary again after talking so much crap about it. Angel of Darkness, oh my god. So now we're in the super fun River Rapids level. This is water you can't fall in. You fall in this, you'll die immediately. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like the idiot sidekick band. Yep, Zip and Alistair. They're the best. I actually, I didn't know this. Somebody pointed it out to me. It might have been The Adventurer. Somebody said it. That Zip is actually introduced, I think, in Chronicles. Which I have actually played that now. So I'm like, oh yeah, there's Zip. But he's not as, like, charismatic. I feel like they nailed him in Legend. He was so awesome. I loved their back and forth. They're like her brothers, you know? That's the thing that so many people didn't understand about that game. They're like, men telling Lara what to do. And it's like, they're telling her to be careful, and she's telling them to look away from the screen. Like, you know what I mean? You're climbing, Sakamoto, whatever the guy's tower, and she's like, I have done this before, you know? And it's like, see? And she ends up saving them. It's like, they're like her helpless brothers. It's people didn't get it at all. But it's like, oh, you can't have a man. Zip, yeah, I love it. It's the center of the evil coat rack empire. Like, I'll never forget so many of his lines when they're talking about King Arthur's sword. And he's like, it's called coincidence. Funny name for a sword. It's like, you idiot. But you can't. They're just so great together. Zip and Alistair. And it worked. It's like, that's how you get a guy in the chair, you know, to take like a line from Spider-Man. And they're not annoying. You actually like them. They're endearing. Alright, the thing that stinks is... So now the point of this level is to find a canoe. And start going through the water, which is not the best. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. I think I just have to take the damage here. Wait, no. I think if I, can I hang from this? No, it's not. Well, maybe. I should try it. Worst that can happen is I die. Oh, God, I don't trust it. I made it. Woo! Yeah, because look. Spikies. Man, look how rusty looking those are in the original. Yowza. Oh, they have skulls on them? I don't think I ever noticed that. That's kind of cute. They even have little ones. Mama and Papa skulls and little baby skulls. It's like Wily's castle. It's just a skull. It's like, where do you get these, Wily? Do you make these? It's like a 3D printer you have. This is gonna suck, because those little chameleon looking iguana things, they poison you. So wonderful, wonderful. And it's so easy. I know there's one here. Watch, he's going to come from behind. Where is he? There he is. Take that guttural as him dying. It's like Commander Keyes in Halo when he's like, overheard the guards talking, and that's what they sound like. I recall you not loving some moments in Angel of Darkness. Yeah, Angel of Darkness is like infamous for a reason. Like, if I recall correctly, there's like a male side protagonist. I don't even remember his name. And he's supposed to have like these mind powers where you can like fling this little Beyblade thing around or whatever. And it doesn't like work. So there's another one. As soon as we crawl through here. There he is. No, no, no. Go back. I'm going to get poisoned. Ah, yep. No way out of that. That's that clunky. I'm trying to stand up. I hate it. They fixed that in the other ones. So now I'm poisoned. Yeah, in the other game you can set it to hold or toggle. I hate that I have to press it twice to stand up, because sometimes in a pinch, you see what you get. And there was also other problems with the Angel of Darkness. Like, you were supposed to be able to, like, toggle which enemy you were shooting. Did not work right at all. Because there was some boss you fight where there's, like, different parts of it you have to shoot. And then I think you shoot him, and then it's like you have so much time to, like, shoot the face. And it just didn't work. It was just clunky. I remember I was stuck there for the longest time. And then what I ended up doing was just, I got frustrated, so I just shot the boss, like, non-stop. And, like, he just died. It was like the game just finally gave it to me. You know, and was like, okay. Alright, let's see. There's a frickin' dude in there. But I'm already poisoned, so... Not good. Yeah, look at this, look at this level. It's huge. And it's another level where I'm kind of like, am I playing this the right way? I don't actually know. Because there's save crystals, like, on the river that I don't really know how to get them. But there's probably different ways to beat the level, so I'm going to have to save in a second, or I'm going to end up dead. Might as well save right here, because if I screw this up, I'll fall right on them splanters. Oh, 7 crystals. We're doing all right. At least there's going to be, you know, some easy to collect ones in this level. I think we have to take damage here just to jump out of this. Yeah. Want to go back up? Biff Hardbody. Wasn't there somebody called, like, Dink Smallwood? Was that like a game? Dink Smallwood? Sounds familiar. It's like during the days of Diablo or something, if I remember. And then you got Rip Tanbod. I love Rip Tanbod. That's my favorite. Curtis, the side protagonist. That was his name? Curtis? Wow, I would have guessed Adam. Yeah, I remember that not working. Like, I don't remember what it was about it that didn't work, but... Did I hear another chameleon thing? Alright, so now you get to see my knowledge of not knowing how to beat the game. So, I've always beaten this the same way. I don't really know how to do it, so I've always jumped in here. It's a secret, however, it's not a dead end. Stupid chameleon, I'm just going to take him out this way because it's easy. I think there's ammo down here. So yeah, if you take a different route than I do, let me know, because I've only ever taken. It's funny. I've beaten this game so many times, but I don't know, like, what other ways there are to even go. I can see the paths. You know, it's like, oh, I see that there's like crystals on the water, and then the other part that trips you up when you're playing this for the first time is like you see these. They almost look like chocobo tracks or whatever. Sometimes you have to switch back to the old graphics because if you're playing this, you're like, where the heck am I supposed to go? You know, I don't see anything, but there's an opening over here. But if you look at the chunky graphics, you're like, wait a minute, that looks different. And that, you know, as Mario would say, that's in my queue. Like, so, you know, bad camera angle aside, you want to do that. So sometimes it helps to switch back to the cheese. Never underestimate the power of the cheese graphics. They have their place. Now I'm going to save here. It's really probably not necessary. But I always mess this up at least once. Because I think what you actually want to do, even though it doesn't look like it, is jump. No, not. I jumped too soon. Get out. There we go. That's not how I usually do it. See, there's two ledges there. And if you let yourself slide down this one, you're going to go right in the fire. So if you jump, you'll miss this one. You'll land here, which is what you want. You can jump up here. And then the only thing about this, you learn from experience the hard way. You don't want to jump on that middle pillar because it will catch on fire. So we just are going to jump right over it. Get the save crystal with our feet. Lara's really crafty. Just clicks her heels together, like they, you know, the old-timey jump where they click their heels. And we get it. I don't think there's like a boulder or anything that's going to come after us, I hope. Been meaning to watch the Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider movies again. I actually liked elements of them. You know what? It's funny you mentioned the Tomb Raider movies. I actually liked the, is it Alicia Vikander? I liked the newer one. It had Walton... Was it the one with Walton Goggins? I thought it was pretty good. Like, you worry about it when, you know, when it's like coming out because you're like, oh great, here we go, another like girl boss, you know, film that nobody asked for or wanted. But I was like, actually, that was pretty good. I liked it. I'm kind of bummed they didn't make an. Oh man, here's the modern. Oh jeez. Modern controls are gonna get me. See, this is where the old controls work best. Oh, I gotta get that save crystal. I think I want to go the other way. 'Cause, yeah, I'm having trouble getting her to go the way I want. 'Cause they keep changing. Yeah, sometimes the tank controls work. You push forward, you know exactly where you're gonna go. But this, I'm actually pushing. Like right now, I'm pushing left. I'm pushing left to go to the right. Oh god, now it changed. Now it's the right. Yeah, it's bad. It's like when you're playing Mario 64 and all of a sudden, you know, you walk into a room, the camera changes, and forward is now sending you into a wall. Really liked the Alicia Vikander Tomb Raider film. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Like, I was very surprised. In an age where everything comes out, and it seems like they've made it for no other reason than to crap on the ones that already exist and you like. You just get used to that, so you're like, oh great, another Tomb Raider, here we go. But I was like, wow, that was actually pretty good. I liked it. It wasn't perfect, but, you know, I'd buy it, right? I haven't yet. I'm not a big movie buyer. It's got to be like on like the level of Batman or something for me to buy. I think I stopped buying DVDs just because I don't like that there's ads. Another handy thing about camera mode is if you're not sure where you want to let go, you can pop camera mode on. Sometimes it's hard to see what you're above. And I'm sure there's other ways. Isn't there a bird or something that's going to attack me? I'm sure there are other ways to beat this level, but like... Now again, you come out here and you're like, where the heck am I going? Well, there you go. The old graphics have their place. Look how cool this looked. That's pretty insane for PlayStation. That's There's even like a platform over there. I don't even know how to get over there. Like, there's so much. I should really like watch some videos about people who've really shoelaced this game and just see how they do it, because big point I want to make in here. Don't jump in the water. There's no way. Oh wait, maybe there is back here. No, that's a face. I thought it was like a little platform. I don't think you can get back out. And there's 2 gators. And you have to pull a lever in order to get this canoe out of here, or kayak, or whatever the hell it is. Still alive, he's squirming. Come on, buddy, just die. Just do us a favor. Okay, where's his buddy? And anytime you're fooling around in an area like this, hold the walk button. I can't tell you how many times I've walked right off into the water and then it's like, oh god. And then it makes you really miss those modern remakes that have like rewind buttons. Yeah, I wish this game had it. It does not. Come on, buddy. I ain't going in the water till you're dead, because just gotta wait for them to forget about you and wander and go kiss the wall. Starcraft is Rambo. Oops, I mean Tomb Raider was the vibe I got from the film. Oh, the one we're talking about, the Elisa Vikander. So now I think we can go in the Das Boot. I think the switch is... Oh, right in front of me. Did anyone ever... Speaking of Rambo, I never watched the newest one. Yay, the boat. Oh, really? I didn't think she was Rambo-ish at all. At least we got a surplus of crystals, because now starts the dying. It's from all the little bumps and this thing controls like turd. Yeah, you get bouncing a little too much, it's gonna hurt. So now we want to try to detour over here. We're gonna want this freebie over here, which I think you could probably get this without the boat. It's just that you don't want to stray too far. This thing actually backs up better than it goes forward. Look at this. Dude, I'm going back in time. Yeah, you can go in this water. The water you can see through. It's the white water rapids that Lara will die instantly in. So now we got to worry about, and this is another where camera's your friend. You got to worry about traps. There's one. So let's try to avoid that. The other thing you got to fight with is the stupid steering on this thing. This is probably gonna hurt. Can I actually go up here? Dude, look at Lara, man. Yeah, I had my spinach. Oh, I was hoping I could get up there and get that save crystal. But yeah, oh, it's gonna get bumpy. Oh. Fortunately, this thing doesn't just tip over. Alright, we found the first spot I'm gonna die at, because look at this piss-poor approach I'm making. Alright, I'm gonna die here, because look at this wide turn I gotta make. You can just go right through here if you get lucky. I'm not gonna get lucky. She's turning into it. Oh, it's like the weatherman when he's like, you turned into it. Ouch. Yeah, and then you gotta worry about bumps. Alright, pick a direction here. I'm just gonna go this way. I don't know that one's better or worse. We'll find out. But yeah, these levels are big, and you can just take different paths, and there's a trap there, so I'm not going that way. And I don't think you can climb out of this thing until it's time. Oh, geez, bats. Speaking of bats and stuff, that's another thing I hated that they really laid on thick in the Tomb Raider games after a while, was things that drain your health that you can't really do anything about. It's like, oh, you go into this room and there's bats there and they just swarm around and drain your health, and oh, now it's moths or it's beetles chewing at your toes or mice, and it's just like, there's too much of this stuff in these games. Avoid it, abort, turn. Dude, this is the most unrealistic river. Oh my god! The schmuck doesn't know what's happening. Oh my god, I'm gonna trigger a trap. We'll get to find out what it does. Oh! That hurt. I thought I could avoid that one, but I didn't realize I was gonna glitch up onto the... Oh jeez. Tommy boy. Holy shnikes. No, stay out of the broken teeth. Who built this river? Oh, I didn't even touch it. My ore should take that damage. Boom. Okay. That's where we want to be. In the main hall here. We got to get this big thing out of there. But before I do that, there's something I want to get. I don't know if you can get it out of the boat. Man, this thing steers like crap. Like, I'm actually trying to turn, but it's... steers like... You know, the thing that's weird about this canoe, or kayak, or whatever it is, maybe I can't say it, is if you go in reverse, you go straight. But if you hit the gas trying to go forward, it turns. I want this save crystal. I mean, you probably could come in here. I don't see how you'd get it. Oh, this is going to be great. Just hit it with the boat oar. Come on. She's like, oh no, I can't. I can't reach it. There we go. Last Blood, then it's the latest one was pretty crap. Oh, Rambo. I'm trying to get through here without dying. Alrighty, let's see. Because now I think I always forget where to go, but there's an easy way to kind of tell. Serves as a reminder. If you can believe it, our goal, I think, is we're going to be doing a lot of climbing on the ceiling. Maybe not in this room. But all those faces, they're going to start breathing fire. Yeah, it's not going to be fun. So anyways, I never remember where to go. If you look for that opening, like right above Lara's head, that's how you tell. You'd think you'd want to just keep going downstream, but I don't think you want to. You actually want to go up. I'm trying to turn. This thing stinks, man. There we go. Oof. Look at it. She's just such a legend. She don't care. She's like rapids. Pfft. Water currents. Please. Please. Now this part stinks because the game doesn't allow you to hop out on land. You would think. So you have to get out, contend with Crocky here. Oh my god. Now, here's what stinks. Is immediately, they give you a stupid poison guy. Gee whiz. Right? How's that for being a dink? Mike only watched the original Rambo. Well, you saw the best one then. She's superhuman strength stored in her giant poops. That's like the pee is stored in the balls. It's one of my favorite memes. It's so stupid. Pee is stored in the balls. That's old. That's going back. Let's take this moron out. Yeah, I agree, Adventure. It's and you know what's weird? Like I just said, it goes like fine in reverse, but trying to go forward, you're just like, oh wow, this keeps turning. So first time I played this, I was stuck here for hours because I had no idea what to do. And then you see it, and you're like, no, we have to climb on all this like little chicken scratch here, and these things start breathing fire. The little boogie wipes here, oh, it looked like he had snot coming out of his nose. But I think we're gonna save that for next time, because this will be about the 3-hour mark, so I think that's some good progress. And we're doing real good. We got 8 save crystals, so I'm gonna go ahead and save, because that's a good spot. Alrighty. Thank you everybody for hanging out with me. 15's a good crowd. Hope you had fun. I like Tomb Raider. Hope you like Tomb Raider as well. I'd say Tomb Raider 2, but I'm not playing 2, playing 3. Consider subbing. You know, if you had a good time, there's no pressure. Like, I don't expect people to. It just makes it easier for us to hang out. Something to consider. I stream Tuesday night, Friday night, Sunday night. About 6:30 p.m. Eastern time is when I look to start. Let's see, what else? I don't know. If you enjoyed yourself, hit like. If you didn't, hit dislike. It's all, you know, doesn't matter to me. I'm just happy that you're engaging with the channel. Thanks for everybody that turned out and chatted. Adventure says tomorrow is his birthday. Well, happy birthday. How old are you turning, if you don't mind me asking? You doing anything cool? This says Rambo 2 and 3 went too over the top. Yeah. Oh, 2008, 4 was grounded again. I just remember liking the original, because, like, in the original, doesn't he only, like, kill one guy and it's, like, a fluke? 10 or 13. Wow. I'm an old man. Can't even remember when I was 13. Wait, maybe I can, because it was about when Tomb Raider was out. The first one. Enjoy it. Enjoy being a kid. Don't... I know everybody probably tells you, stay a kid as long as you can. Like, it's... You don't even know it's, like, the best time of your life. Enjoy it. Because my dad used to say, like, he missed school. And I thought he was just kind of messing with me to, like, get me to enjoy school. I was like, yeah, right. But... You know, you never get that, once that shuts, you know, that part of your life's over, so yeah, enjoy it. I'm a 40-year-old man in the mountains. Yeah, a guy falls off a cliff. Yeah, wait, is it a cliff or the helicopter? The dude falls out of the helicopter. I don't remember. I have to watch Rambo again now, damn it. That was a good movie. He just wanted to be left alone. That's everybody these days, right? Everybody's Rambo. Well, okay, folks, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you had a great time. I hope to see you again. Was it today's Tuesday? I'll be back Friday night, 6:30. I'll post. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna start leaving like my Twitter link in the description of the videos. Twitter's probably a better place to catch me, like posting things. But I'll do a YouTube post. I'm not decided if I'm gonna play more of this or I'm gonna swing back around to play Castlevania. I'll probably do Castlevania. Give this a break, and then that'll be that. But I'll decide. I'll post about it. Alrighty, folks, thanks for hanging out with me for Tomb Raider 3. I hope to see you again on Friday around 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Stay safe, have a good night. Once again, happy birthday, Adventurer, Jason, Mike, and everybody that showed out. See you next time.